Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling. Have you ever wondered what really happens behind the smiles and spotlight of your favorite stars? Well, today get ready, because Chen Zheyuan has just dropped a truth bomb about Zhao Lusi that has left fans around the world absolutely speechless. This isn't gossip. This is the untold story of a woman who's been hiding a storm behind her sunshine smile. Movie camera, you do not want to miss this. Chen Zheyuan first drew attention in China's fiercely competitive acting scene with the fantasy smash Handsome Siblings, but it is his quiet integrity off camera that has earned him lasting respect among colleagues. Born in Shenzhen in 1996, he entered the industry without powerful backing, building his resume role by role, often working through the night to perfect scenes most viewers forget as soon as the credits roll. That path taught him an unvarnished truth. Talent alone never guarantees survival in show business. Perseverance and empathy do. In Zhao Lusi, he recognized a kindred spirit. She, too, arrived without the privilege of pedigree, yet within 5 short years transformed herself from fledgling internet idol into one of the most in-demand leading ladies in East Asia. Audiences in Los Angeles may know her from the time-slip romp, The Romance of Tiger and Rose, while viewers in Seoul and Tokyo stream her historical epic Love Like the Galaxy late into the night. Across language barriers, her appeal is strikingly similar. A brightness that feels authentic, a laugh that disarms cynicism, a spontaneity that reminds older fans of the audacity they once possessed. Why then should any of us far removed from China's soundstages care about what Chen chose to reveal? Because his testimony pierces the universal illusion that charisma is effortless. Through his eyes we witness the cost of excellence. 14-hour shooting days in sweltering studios, dialect coaching that stretches past midnight, retakes repeated until emotion is no longer performed but lived. We also glimpse the private toll exacted by an always online fandom culture that magnifies every misstep and second-guesses every smile. Chen's words invite the global audience to extend the same compassion to entertainers that we would to a friend confronting impossible deadlines. They remind aspiring actors in Manila or Melbourne that vulnerability and tenacity can coexist. They encourage established professionals in Paris or Vancouver to value collaboration over rivalry. Ultimately, understanding who Chen Zheyuan and Zhao Lusi are, and why their shared story matters, lets us recalibrate our expectations of public figures everywhere. It urges us to celebrate not only the polished performances that travel across oceans, but also the grit, study, and quiet heartbreak that make those performances possible. When Chen Zheyuan finally spoke about Zhao Lusi in a recent interview, it wasn't with the rehearsed charm or vague compliments we often hear in celebrity media. What he offered instead was a rare and vulnerable glimpse into the inner world of someone he's worked beside. Not as a co-star, but as a witness to her quiet resilience. He didn't speak to stir drama or headlines. He spoke because what he saw behind the curtain moved him deeply, and he felt the world needed to know. Chen described Zhao Lusi not as the cheerful, carefree girl audiences so easily fall in love with on screen, but as someone who carries the kind of invisible weight most people never notice. According to him, she brings a level of emotional commitment to every scene that is both exhausting and remarkable. She doesn't merely act. She immerses, repeats, refines, and relives moments until they feel truthful, no matter how emotionally taxing they become. There are days, he said, when she stays on set long after the cameras stop rolling, not because anyone asked her to, but because she holds herself to a standard no one else demands of her. That standard comes from within. More strikingly, Chen shared that Zhao often endures overwhelming internal and external pressure. The pressure to appear perfect for the cameras, the pressure to meet expectations set by fans, producers, and an industry that rarely shows kindness. The pressure to be strong even when she's struggling. And yet, through it all, she maintains the image of someone who's effortlessly graceful, someone whose light never flickers. But he knows, because he's seen it up close, that light comes from struggle, not ease. What makes Chen's revelation so impactful isn't just the content of what he said, but the way he said it, with quiet reverence. You could feel the respect he has for her. Not simply as an actress but as a human being walking a tightrope between ambition and vulnerability. His words pull back the veil on fame and remind us that talent is only one part of the story. Beneath the surface there's discipline, pain, courage, and in Zhao Lusi's case, a kind of strength that few will ever truly understand unless, like Chen, they've stood beside her in silence and watched her give everything to the work, even when no one was watching. Away from studio lights and red carpet flashbulbs, Zhao Lusi walks corridors that echo only with the scuff of her trainers and the low hum of air conditioning, a stark contrast to the applause that usually greets her name. Those late-night passages, fluorescent and unforgiving, are where her real battles unfold. Here she rehearses lines until vowels blur and consonants scrape her throat raw, repeating scenes to excavate emotions the script merely hints at. She is driven by an almost stubborn conviction that truth on screen is earned, not bestowed, and that an actress who coasts on charm alone will sooner or later be exposed. Yet this relentless pursuit of honesty exacts a toll that few will ever see. When the director calls cut and the crew disperses to laughter and instant noodles, Zhao often slips into a quiet corner, phone face down, scrolling through social feeds she dare not ignore. She reads compliments with gratitude but lingers on barbed remarks that question her weight, her voice, her authenticity. Tiny splinters that lodge beneath the skin. Each criticism threatens to undo hours of painstaking craft, yet she absorbs them, files them away, and resolves to return stronger. The emotional fatigue is compounded by a schedule that bends time itself. Dawn calls in Sub-Zero studios, costume fittings that bruise her shoulders, dialect lessons squeezed into commuter rides between sets. Sleep becomes a luxury, privacy a rumor. Still, the next morning she emerges with the same disarming smile, hair neatly pinned, voice warm enough to calm an impatient lighting team. What fuels such quiet endurance is not vanity but a fierce loyalty to the stories she tells and the people who find solace in them. She knows that somewhere a student in Osaka rewatches a comforting scene after a brutal exam. A nurse in Manila streams her drama during a lonely night shift. A retiree in Paris rediscovers hope in her on-screen laughter. For their sake she perseveres, fashioning resilience from exhaustion, artistry from ache. These victories may never trend on social media, but they constitute a private ledger of courage, written in sleepless nights and disciplined steady handwriting. Behind every polished frame lies this unseen labor, evidence that the brightest performances are forged in silence, out of sight, by a young woman determined that her light, however hard one, will never dim. Chen Zheyuan's confession reverberates far beyond the temporary buzz of entertainment headlines because it dismantles an illusion we have all helped to construct: the belief that talent wrapped in glamour requires no protection. His words compel us to confront how easily we consume performances without considering the invisible labor and emotional taxation behind them. In revealing the strain that Zhao Lusi endures, he turns a spotlight away from the red carpet and onto the systemic forces that shape every frame we celebrate. Those forces, unrelenting production schedules, algorithm-driven popularity contests, profit models that reward constant availability, are not confined to China. They are mirrored in Hollywood, in Seoul's K-drama factories, in the streaming studios of Quebec and Berlin. When Chen describes 14-hour days and the ruthless scrutiny of social media, he is describing a global industry in which the margin between success and burnout grows thinner by the month. This matters because audiences do not merely watch, we participate. Each time we demand instant content or judge a candid photograph, we tighten the screws that artists already feel turning. Chen's testimony invites us to shift from passive spectators to conscious collaborators, to ask whether our clicks and comments can be guided by empathy rather than entitlement. It signals to producers that transparency and humane working conditions are no longer optional extras, but part of the cultural value viewers expect. It tells emerging actors in Jakarta or Johannesburg that vulnerability, when voiced responsibly, can rewrite the narrative of what strength looks like in public life. Most importantly, Chen reframes fame itself. He shows that the worth of an artist is not measured by flawless public appearances, but by the courage to pursue truth under punishing conditions. Zhao Lusi's silent battles become a universal parable. Excellence is not a gift bestowed upon the lucky. It is a daily act of endurance, sharpened by criticism and steadied by hope. In naming her hidden struggles, Chen gives language to every creative person who has been told to smile through exhaustion. That recognition ripples outward, pressing all of us, viewers, executives, journalists, to decide whether we will perpetuate the machinery or help redesign it. If we choose the latter, his revelation may mark the moment entertainment moved one step closer to humanity. Zhao Lusi isn't just a rising actress anymore. She's becoming a symbol of quiet strength in a loud industry. And thanks to Chen Zheyuan's honesty, fans worldwide are finally beginning to appreciate not just her talent, but her humanity. Many international fans have even started sending in letters, art, and heartfelt messages thanking her for being a silent inspiration. Some call her the hidden phoenix of C-drama. And honestly, it's a title she may well deserve. Speech balloon. Let's talk. Audience interaction. Now I want to hear from you. Microphone, do you see Zhao Lusi differently now? Microphone, do you think entertainers deserve more space to be vulnerable? Microphone, and how do you think the entertainment world, not just in China but globally, should start treating its stars? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's open up this conversation together. If this story moved you, inspired you, or simply gave you a new perspective on your favorite stars, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more heartfelt, real and respectful updates from the world of entertainment globe showing Asia Australia. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment that matters. Sparkling Heart, thank you so much for watching. You're not just viewers, you're part of this journey. See you in the next video.